kids, Comic Book Man here to remind you that the Alternate Reality Spotlight Sale begins on February the 15th and it runs through the 20th. It'll be a whole week of savings here at the store. And what's the spotlight on this month? Women creators. That's right. All my trade paperbacks featuring female creators are going to be buy two, get a third one free. Now, which women creators are we talking about? Fine folks like Jill Thompson, Devin Grayson, Gail Simone, Elaine Lee, Catherine Immerman, and many, many others. They'll all be here at the store, and for that whole week, you buy any two, you get a third one free. That's only here at Alternate Reality, so stop on down.
Here is Sweet Dan with some sweet comic reviews.
It's all very clear to me now. Whole thing. It's wonderful.
Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome to my video outhouse. You know, here in the video outhouse, we've got
Sweet Dan,
who does comic book reviews, not only here at the outhouse, but also on the store's website. And today he's going to review the latest addition to the Ultimate Universe over at Marvel Comics, Ultimate X #1. So tell me, how is the son of Wolverine? Oh, I got it!
No, that's the really best part, honestly. Jeff Loeb wrote this book, and
yes,
unlike what he's done in the Marvel main universe with Red Hulk, you're not going to have to wait 2 years and buy 87 books to find out it's Thunderbolt Ross.
Well, it's sort of a giveaway of who he is.
Oh yeah, that, you know, from Jump Street, you knew it was something Wolverine related. The really cool thing is, and I'm going to give Jeff Loeb a great deal of props for this issue, because
this is a first. I hope you're listening. Sit down, listen to this now.
I may never say this again.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeff Loeb managed to strike a chord with me on this.
Oh, okay.
It's a book about Wolverine's son. He doesn't take very long in telling you that. I think it's about page 4 or something like that where you find out. From there,
well, Kitty Pryde shows up.
Kitty Pryde shows up and fills the boy in on his status as an adopted son of Heather and James Hudson. So he does take that end of Wolverine's mythos and stretch it into the Ultimate Universe.
Right.
There's some stuff in it that is a little touch and go. He has bone claws. His name's Jimmy. Wolverine's son is named Jim after his father. He has bone claws. He's also able to organically change them, coat them in what appears to be adamantium. However, he hasn't gone up against anybody, so it's unclear.
Something silvery and shiny.
Yeah, you know, it's like Colossus's organic steel that he does with his skin, and that's how it's explained in the book. And really, for comic books, I don't think you really need much more, as long as it's not magic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Arthur Adams. Let's talk about Arthur Adams for just a second.
Who doesn't do a lot of work anymore. And
you know what? It's a damn shame, because the dude's art has been consistently phenomenal since I was a little kid.
He's always been a great artist.
One of the first guys I saw illustrate Fantastic Four. I've been in love with his work ever since. Yeah, it's almost a sin that a guy with skills that good isn't doing more regular work. His stuff on Hulk with Jeff Loeb, best part of that book ever. You know what I mean? And
well,
I'm not even a big fan.
I don't know how long he's on this book, but this book is bi-monthly, and probably for a reason if Art Adams is going to be the regular artist, because Art Adams is also slow.
But you know what? His art probably demands it. This is a guy that doesn't have a panel without a background. He just, all his characters are on point. His women are beautiful. His action is dynamic. I could go on and on about this book just because of the art. It's impressive, though, that it works so well in conjunction with Loeb's story, because it's ultimately a story about a father and his son. And it's a story about two fathers and their son. And Wolverine's already dead.
But Wolverine's in it.
Wolverine is in it. Giving like the most awkward Obi-Wan Kenobi holographic projection message to his son with his claws out and everything, like it was really necessary. Like he was going to roast marshmallows in a few minutes and he just wanted to be ready.
But that's turning into almost a hackneyed story device. Not that I'm going to dump on this book for it, but that's almost turning into a hackneyed story device where the father talks to him from the grave.
Oh yeah.
I mean, his Superman movie, Obi-Wan Kenobi, here.
Jesus Christ in the name of the gun.
You betcha.
No, seriously, and I'm not going to dump on it, because the stuff in there between James Hudson and Jimmy Hudson, the father and the son, you can kind of tell that it really touched Loeb to write that, because of the situation with the loss of his own son. Yeah. And you know, I got a hint of that in the Hulk, Fall of the Hulk Gamma, where he wrote the funeral for Thunderbolt Ross. Right. He was touching on how fathers shouldn't outlive their sons, and it carries over into the last page of this, which is really cool. And you can't hate on Jeff Loeb for trying to take new characters in a new direction in what is supposed to be a new part of the Marvel Universe. Yeah. I mean, I know the Ultimate U has been around for a while, but they're really trying to revamp it. And I think right now, Ultimate X-Men is at a point where it could go anywhere. And while I'm kind of grown tired of a lot of the traditional X-Men stuff, this may hold my attention. I'm actually excited to see what's up. Arthur Adams drawing a Great Hulk is great anytime.
Yeah.
Ever. So.
Well, I assume that this is forwarding for what's going to happen in the future.
Of course. I mean, that's why I threw this one up there, because the next issue is supposed to be all about the girl. I don't remember her name. I have no idea. I don't really care yet. I'll wait 2 months and find out. But I'm definitely on board with this for a while. At least as long as Arthur Adams sticks around, for sure.
There's a third cover with a character, like, who
It looks like Sabretooth. The villain variant is by Ed McGuinness.
Yeah.
It looks like Sabretooth. I should have grabbed that when you had it laying around, but I forgot. So yeah, it looks like there's going to be some more of Wolverine's past coming into play in his son's life. Let's see what happens with Jeff Loeb and see if he doesn't, you know, ruin the ending.
Well, if you've read Ultimatum 5, which I'm sure you have, if you've
yeah.
read Ultimatum 5, you know that Wolverine dies in there.
To an extent.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, as long as there's a pinky someplace with some meat on it,
as long
he's
as
not dead.
As long as you haven't read any previews of Mark Millar's Ultimate Avengers, you know, you don't have to be concerned.
How about after the Hulk ate him?
But what it does look like they're going to do with this is while Wolverine will of course be back someday in the Ultimate Universe, he's not going to be back soon.
And they've got Wolverine Jr. there.
Yeah, which is fine. Do something with that.
And his name's not DeCan, so that's cool.
Okay. One other thing I want to get in here real quick. We're talking about Art Adams. I dump on artists all the time for being late and slowing up books. If Art Adams can maintain a schedule with a bi-monthly book, that's fine with me.
And more power to
Making it
Marvel.
bi-monthly, if making it bi-monthly will get it out on time on a bi-monthly basis, fine.
More power to Marvel to buck the monthly schedule in favor of giving the artist more time to finish. That's what I'm all about.
Okay, that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here.
Finished.
Stop off at the store's website where you can read all of Dan's reviews. He's got over 1,000 of them on there.
Woo, I'm a busy
Maybe
beaver.
2,000. The store's website, of course, is at
www.myalternatereality.com.
So, stop off at the store's website, check out all of his reviews, and until next time, this is Comic Book Man
This is Sweet Dan Sweet.
saying bye.
Wait a minute, which one's which?
It doesn't matter.
Hey kids, it's me, your TV pal Comic Book Man, to remind you that the February Hero of the Month here at Alternate Reality is none other than the Todd McFarlane immortal creation, Spawn! That's right, Spawn. All of our Spawn trade paperbacks at Alternate Reality are 25% off all month long. Now this isn't the junky stuff, this isn't the overstock, this isn't the stuff I can't get rid of. It's every single Spawn trade paperback in the house. We got Spawn, we got Violator, we got Hellspawn, we got Medieval Spawn, we got Sam and Twitch, everyone from the Spawn universe. And it's all 25% off all month long here at Alternate Reality. Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.